Alrighty, everybody, it's Michael Alder here from the landflippingformula.com. And before I get into this video, be sure to subscribe if you are interested in learning more about how to buy and sell raw land. And in this video, I'm going to share with you how to fill out a rent-to-own contract or a lease purchase contract, contract for deed, so many different names for these, but this is your basic contract for deed in the land investing business. Now, before you use any contracts, always have them reviewed by an attorney just to make sure they're legal in your area. But here is a sample of what one would look like. So you got your land purchase agreement, and I use DocuSign for all my documents. So what that does for me, it costs me about $300 a year, but it keeps everything filed and keeps me organized. So it's well worth the investment for me. But what we would do is we just drag and drop exactly what we need on each property here, and then it emails it to our buying customer and they sign off through DocuSign and send it back to us. So for description, I'd put like 1 acre, Apache County, Arizona. Legal description, I would do whatever the legal description is on that particular property, and you can find that online. And then the parcel ID, so in Arizona, I think it's typically 8 digits. So it's like 123-12-123. And sometimes a letter at the end if it's been subdivided. For price, I always put in our seller financing terms, and for our business model, it's typically 25 down, 25 a month for X number of months. So we put that there. For payment schedule, I would put in first payment plus down payment was received on whatever date. Next payment is due on, I put in the next month's date, and will be paid monthly until such time all payments have been satisfied. We have a prepayment clause. You can prepay anytime you're good to go. Here's all the payment methods we accept. Moon Clerk is our favorite because that as well does keep us organized in our business and keeps us on track. It keeps all the payments coming in, lets us know who's late, who's paid, all that good stuff. Late fees. What I do is I typically give a grace period of 5 days on my deals. So let's say buyer bought this property January 1st. So right here, I would say buyer agrees to make the payment no later than the first of every month, with the understanding that a late fee of $25 will be added to the monthly payment if said payment is not received by the 6th of the month. And I would cross that out. And this is basically my template on DocuSign. So this is like if someone bought it on the 29th of a month, I would do, roughly the 3rd or 4th of the following month. So I just have that in there, and on deals where that doesn't apply, just cross out the word following and we're good to go. Put a spot for myself to initial, for the seller or for the buyer to initial. Now, in the case of default, most people in the land investing business give up to 60 days. If you disappear after 60 days, they take the property back and they resell it. Me personally, I like to give people an extra fair shake because I know how things can come up in the game of life and financial problems can pop up. So I always do 3 months worth of late payments, and I've never gone after anybody for late payment fees. Bad business on my behalf, but like I said, I know stuff comes up in life, and as long as we're getting our payments, I'm cool. So on our $25 a month deals, I would put down any more than $75 owed at any times, which is 3 months worth of payments. And in here, it does say including late fees and blah, 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 blah. I don't enforce those personally there. That's just in there to protect me. Upon final payment, when entire purchase price and any other fees have been paid in full, seller agrees to transfer the property to the buyer by the way of special warranty deed. And this could always be modified if you did a by the way of quitclaim deed, by warranty deed. It just depends on what the property was, how you purchased it, and then you can flip it in the same manner. Buyer's responsible for insurances, so if anybody falls and gets hurt, that's on the buyer. Taxes. Now, okay, this is an interesting clause here because we have properties that we are responsible for the taxes up until the sale date. So let's say we brought all the taxes current and the buyer purchased it this year of 2019. So I would put buyers responsible for property taxes for 2019 and beyond. Now, some of our deals we sell really, really cheap on terms, and it's because there are back taxes owed on the property. So in those cases, I would say buyer will be responsible for property taxes for current, back, and beyond. So all taxes in conjunction with the property, the buyer is responsible for. So that's why we have that set up like that, so we could modify it for the purchase. You got occupancy clause, usage clause on it, due diligence. We try to disclose everything that we know about it, but obviously you as the buyer, you have to go ahead and do your own due diligence as well. Everything's good, blah, blah, blah. Spot for me to initial, spot for the buyer to initial. Then we collect all the buyer's information, because it's not enough just to have an email address. People change their emails, people change their phone numbers, people move. So we try to collect as much as we can right here, just in case anything pops up, we need to get a hold of you. Everything's good. Here is mine to sign off, and that's it. This is a pretty simple template. And, you can go ahead and modify this how it fits you in your area. But like I said, always have an attorney review your contracts to make sure they're legal and good to go. And once again, if you have any questions about the land investing business, be sure to comment below. I will create a video answering your questions for you. Tap that subscribe button for updates about strategies on land investing. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next video.